Will investing in the LIC new Jeevan Anand plan help you create wealth in the long run? Let us find out through an in-depth analysis in this video. Hi, welcome to holisticinvestment.in, where we help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decision to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. Now, before analyzing this policy, let us first understand what this policy is about. This is a non-linked participating individual life insurance plan. So, some of the key features of the policy are: even after the payment of the maturity benefit at the end of the policy term, the life cover continues throughout the life of the policyholder. The bonus declarations will enhance the maturity benefit and death benefit, and this policy has a loan facility to take care of liquidity needs, and there are additional riders which will enhance the life cover, and there is rebate in premium for higher sum assured and for premium paying mode in annual and semi-annual mode. So these are some of the key features of the policy, and there are benefits like death benefit, maturity benefit, and also there is a participating policy. It does have some kind of participation in the profits of the corporation, which the policyholder shall receive through in the form of simple reversionary bonus, which is declared during the policy term, provided the policy is still in force, and also a final additional bonus may also be declared in the year when the policy results is in a claim of death or due for the maturity benefit. The advantages of investing in this policy are: there is a dual benefit of endowment and whole life policy, and there is simple reversionary bonus and additional bonus which will enhance your maturity benefit. Loan option is also available, and there is option to take your risk death benefit and maturity benefit in installments, and there are tax benefits as per section 80C and section 1010D, and premium paying terms and frequency can be selected as per convenience, and rider options are also available. The disadvantages, however, are: the benefits are not guaranteed, the bonus declaration varies for each year, the lock-in period is 2 years for the loan and surrendering the policy, the maturity benefit at the end of the policy term will not be sufficient to meet your life goals. So these are some of the drawbacks that you need to keep in your mind before deciding to invest in this policy. Now, as we have a basic understanding of this policy, let us move on to the analysis part of the video, where we are going to critically analyze the IRR, the internal rate of return of this policy, based on the benefit illustration given in the policy brochure. So now, for calculation purpose, let us assume that a 30-year-old male will purchase this policy for a sum assured of 25 lakhs for a policy term of 20 years and premium paying term of 20 years. So the annualized premium he is going to pay is 1,16,362 rupees, assumed life expectancy of 85 years. So we are going to calculate the returns based on two future assumed rate of return, like 4% per annum and 8% per annum. As it is a participating policy, we are going to show you with this example the worst case this policy can perform, or in the best case scenario. This is just for example purpose. These are not guaranteed returns. So now, as we take a look at the IRR, as you can see, at 4% the IRR would be 2.88%, and for 8% the IRR would be 4.13%. So the return percentage of this policy is far below even the bank FD rate. So this is not inflation beating returns, and moreover the maturity benefit at the end of the policy term will not be sufficient to meet any of your financial goals. So as we know, this policy is not giving us the desirable outcome that we need. We are going to conduct a comparative analysis now, where we are going to explore an alternative strategy, and with that returns we are going to compare with this policy returns. So what we are going to do in this strategy is, instead of investing in an insurance investment policy like this, we are going to invest in insurance and investment separately. So let us assume a similar cash flow as in the LIC policy example. So each year a premium of 6,500 rupees is paid for a pure term life insurance policy for a sum assured 25 lakhs for a tenure of 20 years. So this is opted for life cover purpose. For easy comparison, the sum assured and policy terms are assumed similar to the LIC policy. Here the sum assured is low, but in reality taking a pure term life insurance policy with adequate coverage is important. important. So as we are only paying a premium of 6,500 rupees compared to the 1,16,000 premium we paid for the LIC policy, the remaining amount is going to be invested in two scenarios. In the debt instrument scenario, we are going to invest in a combination of term insurance plus PPF, and in another scenario which involves equity, we are going to invest in a combination of term insurance plus ELSS. So we are taking up two examples to give you an example scenario which can relate to both risk profile of a conservative investor and also an aggressive investor. So the IRR is calculated at 6.90% for term insurance plus PPF, and the IRR is calculated for 11.56% for term insurance plus ELSS. As there is a maturity benefit in the example, we assume a similar cash flow inflow at the end of the policy term of 20 years. So the accumulated corpus through the investments in PPF or ELSS in the 20 years is withdrawn partially, that is the 25 lakhs as a maturity benefit, and after such withdrawal the balance amount is assumed to continue with the same investment vehicle just for compounding till the life expectancy of 85 years. So as you have any doubts regarding ELSS tax, regarding how the ELSS tax is calculated, we do have a small tabular column presented on the screen for your reference, which you can pause and see. So compared to the previous example IRR, which is ranges from 2 to 4%, here it's giving you 6 to 11% in both PPF and ELSS combination. So these are definitely inflation beating returns, giving you superior returns. Then what is the final verdict? Is investing in the LIC new Jeevan Anand plan worth it or not? This policy promises to provide financial protection to your family as well as serve as a risk-free vehicle to invest your savings. It claims to inculcate the discipline of regular savings. Since it is a participating endowment policy, the profit declaration plays a major role here. There is no guarantee that your hard-earned savings fetch you a decent return on investment under this policy. So please beware of insurance agents who try to exaggerate the benefits of this policy for their own agent commission. The market is flooded with different investment products. One must weigh the suitability of the various policies in the investment bazaar based on their risk appetite and time frame. So choose an investment product by keeping in mind the asset allocation as well. Beforehand, have adequate life insurance cover, because the life insurance cover should not be mixed with the investment plan for a better outcome.
You can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.